Good morning. Let's take a look at yesterday and the first potential upset. Belgium won, North Macedonia won, and I did tell you about the Timo Courtois being out. So do listen to the podcast. It will be there on the daily bulletin for you. It's got all these little nuggets in regarding injury concerns, and you can see the significant injury concerns yesterday for the Belgian side left them vulnerable. Croatia, I did say any three scorelines between 4-0 and 9-0. Fill your boots. Have some fun. Did you go evens or did you go odd? If you went odd, 5-0, 7-0, 9-0, ka-ching. Israel and Estonia, both teams scored yet again. But Israel just added another goal to the pile. And with Estonia scoring first, you would have had a trading angle there. Looking for the Israelis to do what they did in the last head-to-head, both teams score. Norway and Italy, this is a resounding positive for the Norwegians, and 2.63 the market was telling you this could be anything, but it does sound some alarm bells with the Italians. Remember, missing out on major competitions in recent history. Before we head on to Saturday, let's just have a quick look at the tennis as it's concluding in the French Open. Only a handful of matches to work with yesterday, but interesting to see who won. Musetti and Alcaraz, well, Musetti retiring, which is a real pity for him. Very competitive, as they were in their two head-to-heads in 2025. Jannik Sinner and Novak Djokovic, well, the market getting this one right, but as ever with Novak Djokovic, you're going to get a run for your money. Particularly that third set, so you could have laid Sinner 2-0 up then. But a turning of the tide now, as far as the big guns is concerned. So let's have a look onto today's football, and it looks rather straightforward, doesn't it? Let's have a look. European Championship qualifiers. FIFA rankings I've got for you, but we've got yet another raft of 1.03 shots, which you saw with Croatia, 7-0. That's what we expect today. But watch out, the Andorrans, I think, might keep England quiet in the first half. So those of you wanting a speculative play might want to go draw England second half, just for a bit of fun. Finland and the Netherlands, well, we'll look at the rankings initially, because it's the rankings which give you your first indicator of the differences between the sides. Look at that. 49th to 211th. 5-0, 7-0, 9-0. Exactly the same as Croatia match. That was a 7-0. Similar story for England, although I suspect they might be looking at 0-4, something like that, England. Malta and Lithuania, no thank you. Look at the rankings difference and look at the odds. No thanks. 31st, Serbia against Albania. And a couple of odds on favourites in Austria and the Netherlands. I'm not going to go in depth into it. I've done the in-depth look here, and you've got the podcast to work off as well. Looking at the standings, well, we can have a look. So it's a clean slate, apart from when you're getting down to Group G, Group H, Group I, Group J, and Group K, Group L. So the initial 6 groups are all starting off. So 2 matches played, up to 3 played in the other match, with Norway dominant force. Italy, 1 match played, no points. They're going to have to change that pretty sharpish. Who have they got next? Moldova next. So that's Italy's first 3 points in the bag in the next match. Wales must get the win today, playing the right opponent to do so. I know they're not playing. They were playing yesterday, weren't they? Yeah, so not playing today. So that's the way the standings look. It's still early doors, so very little for us to get too excited about. The start today, 2 o'clock, a lot more appealing to me. I'll be up and about for that. Smattering of other matches, Faroe Islands and Estonia, not going to be researching that. The North Americans, yes, we've got some 8 o'clocks, and they look rather obvious as well. 1.01, 1.02, so you know the drill with those and goals. Real, Oviedo and Almeria, you saw the importance of these two winning their final matches of the season. They're both in good defensive display. 3 consecutive clean sheets, 4 in 5, could be even more. No, 4 in 5 for Almeria. Oviedo, both teams have scored 1-0 wins in 2 of the last 3 matches. Both teams have scored in the last 2 head-to-heads as well. Don't forget, this is a high-profile first leg fixture. I can't give you any angles in. Is it going to go the way of the English? Are we going to be seeing tightness, 0-0s, 1-0s? You'd think so with those clean sheets. I haven't got a clue. Head-to-heads. An Oviedo home win and a draw for Almeria. So that's it for today. I'll see you at about 2 o'clock. One more tennis match before we move in to the grass court tennis. We've got Sabalenka, world number 1 against Corey Goff. I think we could see Corey Goff take a set off Sabalenka here today. The qualifications for the grass are already beginning, as you can see, in the Netherlands. Stuttgart, Hertogenbosch, the usual grass court venues, and of course London and Queens. So full steam ahead for the Wimbledon leg. Only the French Open women's final today. I think it could be a 3-setter. I would be looking at Corey Goff winning the first set as a trading angle there. But I would expect a 3-setter. So the possibility of the first, it's a world number 2. So be a little dismissive of the odds-on status there. So I would go 3-setter here. World number 2 playing each other. So have a great day today. I will see you from about 2 o'clock for the early World Champion qualifiers. And do please read or listen to the podcast, because it pointed out Belgian woes yesterday. And I hope you noted those, because North Macedonia did them a number with that 1-1. I'll see members on Telegram from 2 o'clock onwards. There's no live stream today. We've only got the 1-2 p.m. and then you've got to wait for the 5s. We've got no peripheral additional football to help boost the coupon. Have a great day. See members from 2 o'clock onwards.